I believe that my success and the success of people like us, right, it is you couldn't do it as well in other countries. And I'm always proud to be an American and proud of this free enterprise system we have. I've traveled the world more in the last 15 years in my life, and to kind of look at these things in these different countries to find out, why we have so much innovation and why we have all these great startups that solve so many problems compared to most countries. And I've learned those lessons. What's your opinion? Have you traveled around the world? Have you ever spoke on that issue of free enterprise and the values of the free enterprise system?
Listen, I travel a ton, especially in the last 15 years, where I've been all over the world more than I ever expected to do. And I'm of two minds about it. On one hand, I share with you the huge value of being in the United States. When I talk about luck, I'm extremely lucky to have been born here. I was lucky to have born into the household that I was, to get the education that I got. I'm so lucky to have gotten the start here in the United States.
Yeah.
The other side, though, is the world is changing, especially the internet, the effect the internet is having, which is that if people fall into the trap of thinking that the rest of the world is incapable of this or unable to do this, they haven't traveled enough. You just need to go to other countries to see how mass transportation should work, and you'll stop being quite so proud of us. You should look at their airports. You look at their education systems. Look at their healthcare systems. Look at the speed. Go to Hong Kong and see not now, but see the speed of the internet there.
Yeah, it makes a lot to learn.
Wow, we have to be proud, but we can't let pride lead to complacency.
Yes, exactly.
And with the internet comes the ability for anybody. One of the things that took down Blockbuster partly was the fact that the two guys coming after them had zero experience in the video business. We didn't look anything like Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And the next person coming after your business, Gary, probably is still in school. They probably are in India someplace. Maybe they're in Vietnam. Maybe they're in Norway. The world, you have some advantages in the fact that the businesses you describe as dirty businesses are a little bit less prone to disruption, but be careful, especially in the tech side.
I agree. And two things I say: differentiate or die, and complacency will kill all good things, right? Whether it's our relationships with our best friend, our wives, or our girlfriends' wives, right, or our kids, right, our family and friends. Complacency kills all good things in business as well.
Yep.
So, lastly, eventually, I want to talk to you someday. I'd love you to look at this company's site and tell me what you think of it, and I'd love you to look at it and see if you want to help us mentor the next CEO that we bring in there, because it's a company that will be, I believe it could be a unicorn. I really believe it could be, and it's a big thing to say, but I really think it can be, and I think it should be. But it's a matter of putting the right people in place.
Well, you've got the most important attribute, which is optimism. You got to believe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, always. We always believe.